They're on top of that particular one. Two of them collabo way go well like bread and beans. The collabo, enter. It be like where when they put egg inside of bread. Now they so that collabo take big. Jeremiah Giangasha on top of the radio comforter song. Citizen FM 93.7 for Abuja. 3 minutes past 8 o'clock. Now within time they talk inside of the studio this morning. Today the number 9 day for inside of March 20 plus 23 now 2023. They call me the chief priest, the super citizen at sunrise. And as we don't cross the other side of 8 o'clock, now time to check the big talk this morning. How we they take the B, one or two things where we go talk look, make we take understand some things. Now, I've been done to give you the tip, the expo. When I done to give you the expo, they come say, yes, on top of big talk, we go still put eye on top INEC postponement of Saturday governorship election. Make we put eye more. The statement where INEC release, make we check out, make we reason how it be. Then of course, make we look inside of the matter. Caller, I see your message there. All right, so make we look inside of the matter, make we see some of the reasons where they raise. Now, solid reasons where go fit to help ensure, say the thing will turn out successful. And then the postponement of the election, now something when the B say, it go affect anything we concern transparency or not. Then, whether we still look at whether it a guarantee as they postpone and now, whether it don't guarantee, say, well, that 18th reach now, say, INEC, they fully prepared. Because some of the concerns when they raise has to do with the configuring of beavers, preparedness, and all of that logistic issue. So, it means, say, you guaranteed on day, say that's 18 to so, then go there highly or fully prepared. All of those ones, we go check them out. And Scott, yourself go get to tell us what you feel about the matters this morning. The numbers where you go take a follow us, talk, make we talk about this one. 0903-22-29-797. Make we hear from you. 0818-22-22-205. 0818-22-22-206. Now, make we dive inside of the matter. All right? No be news again. No be news. We don't hear them for the headlines. We don't hear them like breaking news. Say the Independent National Electoral Commission, aka INEC, they don't postpone the governorship and state houses of assembly elections by 1 week. That one, no be news. The elections, how they take schedule them, will go happen Saturday 11th March. They talk say they go happen that Saturday 11th March again. It go happen Saturday 18th March. Then at the upper Saturday, the next Saturday, no be upper, the next one after 11th supposed to be this Saturday. Today the 9th. Just tomorrow 10th, Friday, Saturday 11th. So they don't move on to the next Saturday, will be 18th, of course. So the first round of elections will be the presidential and national assembly elections. That one, the way they take schedule them, now so it take happen 25th of February. Everything happen how it take a plan, how they take a plan them. The statement now, when it be say the talk person of INEC drop come outside. The talk say the postponement now to make it then they ready. Talk about Oga Festus Okoye, the spokesperson, the talk person of INEC. He said now so that INEC go fit today ready to make more time, to create more time, to reconfigure the bimodal voter accreditation system, aka BVAS, before the governorship and state assembly polls. Now, the Presidential Election Tribunal been done come outside and done the talk to say the commission make it no try tamper with all the sensitive materials. They don't talk like that before, including beavers. They may don't tamper with them. So anything where they use to conduct the presidential election, made they no tamper with them. And this one after when it be say request come from the candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the candidate of the Labour Party (LP), Atiku Abubakar and Mr. Peter Obi, respectively, different, then come outside and say, make INEC no tamper. Make INEC no tamper. Anything where they use the election, because we would like to check and balance them. Now, based on that one, INEC been non talk. The court been non talk. The tribunal rather, Presidential Election Tribunal been non talk. Say okay, make INEC be no tamper with those particular matter. Now, the opposition candidates them. we come second and third respectively. Second Atiku Abubakar, third Peter Obi. They don't reject the one where they say the All Progressive Congress candidate Bola Tinubu come out as the winner of the election. They reject him because they talk say may they get another round of election. When they say they go take check the matter. Now, as they prepare the suits, the lawsuits. Now, don't forget say each of these parties and each of these candidates they don't assemble team of sons. Talk up from the APC presidential candidate, you get the own team of sons. To the PDP presidential candidate, you get the own team. To the Labour Party presidential candidate, you get the own team. All of them get their own legal squad where they don't put together for this particular legal battle. Okay, now based on the suit, as they prepare for the outcome of the suit, they don't approach the courts to find permission to inspect all sensitive materials and make INEC no tamper with them. Now, INEC self carry waka go court during by the time of Monday. They talk say, court today, make gonna give us permission, make we reconfigure the beavers. Make we reset or make we rearrange some things for inside of the beavers. Now, court no grant that request until Wednesday, will be yesterday. Now, as the court grants that request, will be grant that request yesterday, will be Wednesday. That's not just 2 days or more, just a little over 2 days before the initial date of 11th of March, where they want to do the governorship election. Now, according by waiting Oga Okoye talk for inside of the statement where they release, he said while the ruling of the tribunal makes it possible for the commission to commence the preparation of the beavers for the governorship and state assembly election, it has come far too late for reconfiguration to be concluded. Now, so in TikTok, say yes, courts don't allow them. Say make them prepare. They made them begin the preparation of the beavers for the governorship election. But the one way court allow them to reconfigure the matter, say time don't go. Before they don't go finish the reconfiguration before 11th, will be this Saturday. That's one of the reasons where Oga Okoye raised for inside of the statement where they explain the postponement of the election. Now, according to what he talk again, he said, consequently, the commission has taken the difficult but necessary decision to reschedule the governorship and state assembly elections, which will now take place on Saturday, 18 March 2023. By this decision, campaigns will continue. Now another important information with the inside of that press release. It said campaigns can continue until midnight Thursday, 16th March. So campaign was supposed to end midnight today. Midnight today will be Thursday night. Then campaign suppose end. All right, because campaign supposed to end 24 hours before before the election. So campaign supposed to end midnight today, but now the campaign will end midnight on Thursday, 16th of March 2023, 24 hours before the new date of the election. Then according by which Oga Okoye the talk, there is still a go ahead in the talk. Say INEC said the decision was taken to ensure that there is adequate time to back up. Shana Jerry, I'll be Michael from Nasarawa, where we just talk just now. Say it is possible to back up those information, because when they say reset or reconfigure, it means that definitely you go tamper with the information. So, but to reset and reconfigure, you need to do it in back up the first information we did there. So yes, you say according by the statement, they say the decision to give INEC adequate time, enough time to take back up the data where they don't store on top of like 176,000 beavers machines from the presidential and national assembly elections. And I said then, if they don't back them up, then they go call reconfigure those 176,000 beavers machines, reconfigure them for the governorship and state assembly elections. Yes, then waiting. They there, but no questions. They there, many questions. Remember, some of the things, the end point or the idea behind what we yarn, now to raise some of these questions and to see how we self go make sense out of these things based on how they be. All right, so Anaskoff, I tell you the numbers they there. I will soon open the phone lines. I don't drop the numbers for you. I will soon open the phone lines. We could talk, but make I still give you the lowdown. All right, because some of the questions where they come outside, people go to reason and say 176,000 beavers machine. Put them side by side. How many people register? Of how many registered voters they on ground? Yes, how many registered voters and how many polling units they on ground, you know? So all of those things now waiting INEC need to consider, and I believe that now waiting Michael they try bring out say why only this amount of beavers machines? Why they go use the same ones and they can't recycle them? Number one, that one self, you know, whether they go need more, whether they forget more, they could have bought more. You know, that's another question. We don't know how the budgets take be and how they expend the money, but people they wonder. All right, so that one day there. And then the other question of how many registered voters vis-a-vis, or how many registered voters put them side by side, how many beavers were they on ground? You know, that are questions where people they talk, because according to INEC, the same INEC talks about 93,469,008 eligible voters. 9 they don't register. Yes, of course, not be this figure eventually vote, we know, but you could plan based on the figure where you get. In fact, even if to say this figure even drop, which he actually did, so the fact that the figure even dropped during the actual voting supposed mean less work for the beavers or less work for the people. Because imagine say with the higgy haga, the glitches where we hear, imagine say these actual people, because some of them no vote. Imagine saying that all of this figure, because normally now this figure they're supposed to plan with now, Abi 93,469,008 eligible voters. You're planning for these people. If they can't drop, can't reduce, they don't reach 93 million again. Now plus, now advantage for you, because it means that you get less people to take care of. So the resources go around, including the beavers. So this figure, more than 93 million people, and to use just a little over how many beavers now? A little over just 176,000 beavers machines. All right, those are some of the questions. Now, but make we check them. Now they talk say to back up those ones. If they don't back and finish, then they can come prepare the machines after they don't use them for the presidential and national assembly election. Come prepare them, reconfigure them for the governorship and state assembly elections. Now, still on still, the commission, come they talk who say, you know, they against this now. What is Sam they try bring come outside? The commission know they against any litigants. Shana Sam they try bring this on come out. So you know anybody where one go court, anybody where they court based on the election, based on say they want reclaim mandates, they want go court ask questions. Say they know they against any litigants. We want inspect the election materials. Say INEC say they know they against anybody who want inspect them. Carry go. They promise to give all of them or to grant all of them access. Where they take need to pursue their case in court. Now, so they come outside going to talk inside of the statement. Now this particular statement, I don't break them down for you to the just small. I don't really. Break them much, just break pieces the case down small. Now, but why make we check them now? Make we ask ourselves some kind of questions because this latest postponement at the 2023 general election, you know, if for just be say, you know, this particular election for just go down in history as the first election waiting held as scheduled. Because they don't first hold the 25th of February election. If they say they hold this one, it will be the first election for history for inside the country where they talk say they go do where they no postpone both federal and state. Then do two of them as scheduled. If it be history, if it be record. Now, but when we talk about some of the gains and the downsides of this whole postponement matter. Now, the reasons where INEC raised. Number one, INEC raised the reason, say yes, they need to reconfigure the data because of so that they could back up the information we didn't get reconfigure them for the next election, so that to avoid higgy haga. And they no go fit do them because of time. That's reason number one. Reason number two, INEC still raised the concern of there is the concern of say make them take prepare, make some of the preparations still go on, make everybody still ready well before this particular matter. So that one's another reason where they still raise, and they still raise the point of say anybody who want go court, you know, stop you from checking what you want check. so that people when they get fear of say, if INEC reconfigure this thing, all the data where they don't tamper with the evidence. Say no, the evidence still they intact. Nothing do the evidence. You can still use it. We just want back them up so that we go use the devices, take do election next Saturday. Those are some of the points where they raise. Now we could talk about them. Make we talk about some of those points. Now, somebody could raise question of transparency or clarity. This whole thing, whether they transparent enough, and then the reasons where they come outside, then they're solid enough. You feel, say then they're solid enough, and then this postponement of this election now, it go guarantee, say okay. On how the time reach will be next Saturday, everything now can't go well. We're not going to hear any problem again. So postponement, does it guarantee success of the election? Then we could still check the question of transparency. Then we could check the reasons. What will be the merits, the reasons, and then they hold water or they know they hold water. Some of these things that I want to talk about on top of the big talk this morning. Check your time, 19 minutes past 8 o'clock. The numbers, they there. Officially, we open the phone lines now. 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205 0818 22 22 206. Who they hear this morning? Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Hello, who they hear you? Who they talk there?
Ezemmuoe.
Yes, I greet you, my brother. Who they talk?
Mike, they call you.
Michael from Nasarawa.
Yes.
Make we hear you quickly. Yes.
Ezemmuoe, you did not consult the oracle before the announcement of this, postponement of this election. You could have told us yesterday now.
So the oracle, some things where the oracle self, they need answers too.
Okay. Ezemmuoe.
Yes.
I didn't capture you when you were telling us the numbers of the beavers that was used in this election. How many did you mention?
176,000 beavers.
176,000 beavers.
Yes.
What happened to the rest? Is it the only that 100 something beavers they bought without of 300 something billion?
Well, that money be only for beavers, Abi. Now for the other things, where the general election, the logistics, everything they involve.
No. Even if you will go further to ask, is that the only one we have? Only beaver we have at all?
Well. Some of they work for INEC, Sha, because the way you come bless you come face me now this matter.
No. Why? Maybe perhaps you don't ask questions based on you are very close to the INEC. You can ask any of them. Sometimes ago you people were inviting them to come out, so you can equally get one of them and say ask him so and so question. So it's not there's nothing wrong about that.
Yes,
but the thing is that going forward, right. You understand? The money that was budgeted to these beavers, you understand? It doesn't meet the requirement. It doesn't meet the yearning of the people. Meaning that, why do we have a beaver that after you must have the beaver have captured you, instead of you using the same beaver to do your temperature, and then the thing will go to the beaver will be able to showcase the political parties, and then you compete to any political party of your choice. You understand? We still go back again for after capturing, and you go and go back again for the printing with the paper.
No, that one not be what beaver supposed to do in the first place. That one not be work on beaver. Beaver na accredited. They say by modal accreditation. They don't talk say you go vote through beaver, so you still use your ballot paper vote now. No,
what I mean, yes. Apart from this, can't we go further? Apart from this one,
okay. You they talk say let's get electronic voting system. Make people they vote electronically instead of printing on the paper.
Exactly. We see when the Trump and co and this current president of US was doing it. Everything was showing exactly how much a vote that the other person is getting and how much the other person is getting. So can't we go further and make it? Because I believe that if we use that the same method, you understand, all this litigation, all this going to court and then paying for stand, buying for stand to go and defend you for court will not be there.
All right.
The electronic this thing will be the option that it will even limit people from going to court.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Make we take other calls. Thank you so much. Say why in the ask a lot of financial questions.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning to you there. Who there?
Yes, this is Isashiku, citizen.
Welcome, Mr. Ashiku. Welcome back. We could hear you quickly.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You see, this shifting of this thing and all these things they are talking. This INEC, 4 years after the 2019 election, they were in ground. They prepare everything. That is their job, to prepare election. So they are even showing us every time they are not prepared. And they come and look at the money given to them, 300 and something billion. Hausa Fulani. Another one, national census population. Out of every economic. We are praying that the president, I'm coming. We are talking that I'm from the north. But what we have seen in this government, we pray that the incoming government, whoever is coming, Nigeria will resist that type of distribution of amenity. With our education, with our professors, with our doctors, this government ridiculous. We, the minority northerners, at nothing.
Okay. All right.
It is wrong.
But you think say that one. You think say that the. Hold on. Giving appointment economic area to a particular section so that they can undress, they can rise up, reduce us to nothing in our own country. But Isa Ashiku, hold on. Make I ask you something before you go vex too much.
Ask me.
Now, if you say appointment of INEC or appointment of officials, you get anything to do? Okay, if they appoint somebody from minority, not from your side where you come from your village, you go. That one a guarantee. Say INEC go do better.
And it will be better than what we are seeing today.
No, simply because the person
planning under this thing. There's underground planning. They are planted all the evil. Since from the election of Oshun, the FPP went down and sit down and do their own work.
But they try to tell you, say, talk about ethnicity or where somebody come from. I'm not sure.
This is what is playing out. Since this government comes, they still have been playing. Things are not going down well.
All right. Thank you so much, Isa Ashiku, for that one. We don't talk. As should it be? I just wonder, say, because if you talk about people in the minority north, the reason, if you even give appointment, even if the president the president of the Federal Republic, still come out from that your village, say a guarantee, say things go turn out well for you, and the guarantee say elections go turn out better and successful. Now, what I just ask, because you move the conversation from INEC, efficiency of INEC, you move and go talk appointments and where appointees they come from, the side of the country where they come from. So I kind of wonder where appointees they come from, whether it get much to contribute to the delivery of the service where they needed. Now, what I just ask, Isa Ashiku. All right, the number still there. Make we still chop ahead. 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205 0818 22 22 206. We they talk about INEC postponement of governorship of gubernatorial elections and state houses of assembly elections. Now, when they talk about the look, whether the advantages, whether advantage day or disadvantage day, the gains, all of those things. Now, what you will check out on top of the big talk this morning, 8:26. Who they talk there this morning? Now, hello. All right, nobody did this side. On to the next one. Hello, who did this side? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I hear you.
Hello.
Yes, morning to you.
Good morning.
Morning to you. Who they talk this morning?
Okay, now my name is IG Noble from Orozo.
IG Noble.
ID, E for document.
Oh, ID. Ideu?
Yeah.
From where?
Orozo.
Ideu Noble from Orozo. Welcome. Make we hear you quickly, sharply.
Okay. You see, we are talking about transparency.
Yes.
I don't think that kind of thing is in our dictionary in this country.
What do you mean is in our dictionary?
I'm sorry to say, the country is so godless that almost everybody that is a stakeholder in this general election of a thing is having problems. Right from the political parties, to the candidates, to the electorate, to the media,
okay,
to all of them.
Okay, but
all of them. That exception. See,
okay.
let me land, please.
Yes.
Let me land. I'll quickly land now.
All right.
You see, people don't like truth, and that is what we see playing out everywhere. Nobody wants to say the truth. We are only hiding away from the truth. And that is why this country will remain as it is.
Okay, what is the truth?
Sin exalts a nation. I will say, it's very actually exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach. This country, until we follow the truth, that's all we go there. Thank you very much.
What will be the truth? Hold on, you never talk anything. You never even land. You just come. You don't know. I want to ask you a question. You said, let me allow you to land. Okay, I still wait to make you land. They say, sin. Which sin? What? Say, until we learn to avoid the sin, we will not make progress. How that one take? They try to make sense of the whole INEC postponement of election. Who did decide this morning? Hello? All right, the numbers there, Pastor Idowu. Idowu Noble. I'll see you there. 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205 0818 22 22 206. All of them there. Hello, who they decide now?
Hello.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I beg, reduce the volume of the radio. Decide where you day. Hello.
Hello.
Your radio still there on. With the echo for we hear. Just reduce the volume. They make we hear you quickly. Who they talk? Where they call us from?
My name is Ene Chojo calling from Nyanya.
Your name is?
Ene Chojo calling from Nyanya.
Ene Chojo calling from Nyanya.
I'm the first caller. Yeah.
First time caller. Wait first though. Before you go talk too much, make I give you standing ovation for inside of the studio here. Correct. Ene Chojo.
Yes.
Welcome. We salute you specially. Welcome.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Make we hear you quickly this morning.
I want to tell the INEC they should not play with Nigerians. They should not make us a fool. I don't know whether Nigerians belong to some set of people. And
all right. Hey. And then Jojo, your line don't cut. Your line don't cut. And they try make I follow you up. Try call us back. Hello, who they decide?
Hello?
Yes, welcome back.
Yes, you were the one that made me to hurry up. I did not mean to run. This I didn't know. So you have to ask me.
I did not know. You don't come back.
Yes.
All right, go ahead quickly.
Okay, what I'm saying is this. We all are adults, right? And we know when we are speaking the truth or when we are lying. See all that is going on. We know it, that things are not right in this country. And we are trying to shy away from it. And we think that we know how to play the game. God is just watching all of us.
Okay, so but I did not know. Waiting I want make you hit because of time. I want to make you hit the point.
Look at the country.
Yes.
Look at the country that we were together in the 60s. Where are they today? They have gone ahead of us. Why we feel like this? Because of the fact that we refuse to do the right thing, to follow the right path. We will see black, we call it white. We see blue, we call it green. Is that how to make progress? That's what I'm asking you. But it's like you're thinking that probably I'm trying to judge. Yeah, I will never judge anything. I'm telling you nothing but the truth.
Okay.
But we don't want the truth in this country, and that is why we are like this. See, everywhere, deception everywhere.
Okay.
Deception,
now,
deception.
Okay, let's bring it home to INEC postponement of the election.
Yes.
How does that fit in to the conversation?
Okay, that is fine. Now, you see this postponement of election. Why is it so that they do not have extra beaver machines? They were giving money. They knew that 2 weeks in between the elections were grossly inadequate because there will be litigations. They should have thought of that one ahead. That is being proactive. But they were not. Now they said they must use that same beaver, and they have not attended to the problem that's on ground. They think that it's a joke. They are only taking people for granted. But all I'm saying is that we all know the truth. If I go into details, I will take time, and I don't want to take time. That is why I'm saying that we all know the truth. We have consciences, and that conscience is there with us. And we also see, we will continue to enjoy it. If you are enjoying it, we will continue to enjoy it. Thank you very much.
All right, well, thank you so much, Idowu Noble. I wish say you did clearer so that we can understand you better. But I understand what you talk say on the part of INEC. some of the things really for arranged for. Now, but they talk about doing the right thing. Anyway, thank you for that one. Hello, who they decide this morning?
My brother, good morning.
Morning to you. Who they talk there this morning?
Clement, I'm calling from Maraba.
Clement from Maraba. Make we hear you quickly, brother.
Please, I want to say something. I think people should just wake up from all this hallucination of a thing. You see, I have problem with Nigerian.
Which hallucination you they talk about?
See, this election has come and gone. Whatever anybody feel it is not all right, there are ways to address it. There are legal ways to address it. You have your point, then go and prove it to the court.
Which is what is happening. That's what is happening right now.
So please, people should just, because my ear is almost blocked. I don't even know whether I should not even reach into radio station again. See, talking about, I called on this platform the other time and I told you that I have been a presiding officer before.
Yeah.
So and I know how election is being done. You don't use the same template that this thing that you use for presidential election and governorship election. As long as they are separate this thing, you understand? It must be different form. Not that we are even doing it partially electronic. You don't expect the INEC to just leave the beaver the way they just use it for presidential election. Is it possible? See, if anybody is telling me that we are not making progress, it is the person's room or his own home that is not making progress. As far as I'm concerned, Nigeria is making progress. If I may ask, the way we are conducting JAMB today, is that the way we are conducting JAMB 10 years ago? Then we are making progress. I asked questions, this same station sometimes ago, that the election that we had under Maurice Iwu, is it the same election we are experiencing today? Please, people should begin to tell me, make compare and contrast before you begin to tell me that Nigeria is in. See, you know my worry.
What is your worry?
Many of us that believe that we are so entangled with this religious of a thing that people will be coming to quote Bible every day by day, and the people that know what is politics will just be quiet and be doing their calculation. We, honestly, we are too lousy, Jare. Let us go back to where we get from. Then let's know what is politics and learn how to play politics.
All right, but calm down, Clement. Say people need to ask questions as regards some of these things. If you know they clear, people need to know. For instance, they tell us from your experience now, say no be the same. They're not supposed to use the same template. Many people don't know like that. And if they don't know, then go ask questions. People go raise concern whether transparency they involve, whether clarity they involve.
My brother, when you ask question and the question has been explained to you, what are you supposed to do? You will still come out to complain that you did not trust this, you did not trust that. See, nobody is asking for your trust, but let the needful be done. That is just it. That is how government is run. Government doesn't need anybody's trust.
No. Hold on.
It's needful to be done.
Okay, so you self don't make mistake now because trust is important. Anyway, thank you so much for that one. We don't talk. Trust, they very important. They say government doesn't need anybody's trust. I'm not sure I go agree, and I'm sure many people go agree with you for that statement. Government need to win the trust of the people. People need to be able to trust their government. Okay. Hello, who they decide?
Good morning. This is Aguma calling from Orozo.
Aguma from Orozo, welcome. How you did this morning?
Yeah, I'm good. And you?
I balance well, Aguma. Welcome. Make we hear you, Aguma from Orozo.
Yes. So you just have to be patient with me to talk.
But we go hurry up because of time. This
we hurry up.
Yeah.
If you don't allow me to talk, I will go to court.
Arozo, do quick. Your time don't go. Do quick.
Okay. Let me put it clear. I heard that ANEC signed an undertaking that the data will be saved. Is that correct?
INEC promise said they go back up all the data and nothing go they lost. No data go they lost or tampered with.
And that carried me to a song sung by Two-Face. He said it feel like say they want to tell us another story again. No.
Okay.
You see, is it not the same INEC that promised Nigeria uncountable times and they never stick to their word?
Promised Nigeria what?
INEC. He promised the Nigerians that they will transmit results from the polling unit to the server. They never kept to their word. He promised Nigerians that the grievances of the opposition party will be reviewed after the collation of results, which he never did until he announced the winner. In fact, he was in a hurry to announce the winner. They never stick to any of their words. It's still the same man next now coming, promising again. I hope we will not hear stories later that the back end server is not equal to the load, or the hackers have hacked the back end server. I hope we are not heading to another story again. But I want to sound this note of warning. All these politicians, I think, because they believe nothing will affect them because almost all their children are abroad. So even this country catch fire today, they believe, in fact, including their relations, most of them are outside the country. So to them, they believe they have nothing to lose. It is just these blind followers that will be wasted. So to them, nothing concern them about this country. Their children, their relations, they are all outside the country. But I want to announce to them that what they are about to cause in this Nigeria, even their children outside the country can be traced. So
Aguma,
I'm coming.
Aguma, wait. You know, say that you're coming because make you know they can't use the platform, can't they issue some kind of comments. I just say make I put you right, then you go continue what you talk. So when they say their children can be traced, make it don't go they sound like threat. Okay? So go ahead and continue what you're saying.
I get your point. What I'm trying to say, most of them are doing all this thing with the belief that their children are not in this country. So to them, their children are safe outside the country. And I want to let them know that that is not true. That is not true. They want to set this country ablaze.
Okay, all right.
Thank you. They wake up to this reality, the better. Are you hearing me now?
All right, thank you so much for that one. We don't talk. Orozo from Aguma, thank you. Aguma from Orozo, thank you so much. Hello, who did decide this morning?
It's Clement, sorry.
Clement, quickly.
When I talk about the trust, I listened to one particular analyst sometimes ago. You know, when he said that people need government need to talk to people trust. He asked one question. He said, when government speak, does people listen? This is one. Then, like, you know, you remember you said people doesn't know, they need to ask questions. I say when you ask question and and the question is being explained to you, you need to take it, or you still have to be further raising argument and about it that you did not trust. That's where the trust came in. I said, if government has explained itself and the people doesn't still trust the government, what the government needs to do is the needful. Government need to do what it takes to do. You understand?
All right.
That is just it. That's where you get me wrong.
Thank you so much for clarifying yourself. Hello, who they decide?
Good morning, my brother. God bless Citizen FM.
Yes. God bless you too. Who they talk there this morning?
Now, Citizen Olushola, they talk.
Citizen Olushola, 2 days.
Thank you.
Where you
2 days? I go vote. I go vote for my town.
You not go vote for governorship? You don't come back already?
No, they don't postpone now. I won't go back.
All right, where they call us from? Where they call us from this morning?
They call it from Central area. Thank you for moderating well. You know, some people, it is their talk, it is their speed that can even set Nigeria on bliss. I'm tired, just like Clement is tired. Election has come and go. Presidential has come and go. What is the issue of setting Nigeria on flame? When you are going for election, you either win or you lose. Do you want to use your mouth to cause problem or unnecessary thing? And this is Nigeria, my brother. It's a soldier come. The system we are operating on is not an angel that we bring to come and reform it. It's within ourselves. My action, my speech can even cause either positive or negative to the system. So anybody that is not even satisfied with the election, the court is there for you. We have seen that this election is being shared by candidates. A candidate that just came 6 months, he won that number of votes. What else do you want? And unfortunately, those who are against it, maybe they don't talk about where they win, they talk about where they lost. How can we continue like this? Elections have come and gone. Buhari has been contesting more than 5 years before he won the last one. So we should not use our statement, our action to cause inflammable something. And thank you for correcting him. This is a Citizen FM. We don't pollute it. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Citizen Olushola there. Hello, who they decide now?
Hello, this is Citizen GB.
Citizen GB.
How are you now?
Lati life camp, baby.
Yes.
Welcome. Quickly, GB, quickly because of time.
Yes. This is one of the effective and fair elections we conduct in Nigeria.
Well, some people, hold on. Some people will disagree with you because when you talk,
that is my own opinion.
That's your own opinion,
and they have the right to disagree. This is my opinion. One of the free and credible elections.
Okay.
I voted in Turner in 1983 to know my age. I voted in 1983. I don't know where some of the people are in 1983. I voted so that at least you can know my age bracket.
All right.
I'm in my 50s, so that I can know. Let me tell you, this election, the only thing we are contending for is the transmission. There's not sitting uploaded. If you go back to Ekiti, Osun, Ondo, the transmission uploading of this result did not happen just within 2 or 3 hours. It happened for days. The only thing is that you go there, you see uploading percentage.
But even at that one was faster. That's what many people did.
I'm saying faster is because how many polling units are we dealing with? We are dealing with 170-something thousand.
And then you employ more staff.
It's not about more staff. Let me tell you something. I'm not defending INEC. INEC has said that bitches. I'm just looking at our impatience. The uploading started about 24 hours later. Does that make the election not to be credible? Let me tell you something I want to point out. Beaver did the wonderful work. In our election, if you look at it, all the rigmarole and people youth have gotten want to vote. About 23 million voted out of 89 people that collected PVC. It showed that Beaver prevented all this overvoting. And many elections were cancelled because of overvoting, because Beaver stopped them and said, look, this is overvoting. When they compare it up with the Beavers, it was overvoting. And let me tell you something. By our law, go and check it. I will read it for you if you permit me. I will read it
quickly. GB, time not today.
Section 50 about transmission say they shall transmit election according to the manner specified by INEC. INEC say I will use both manual and electronic, both together. It did not say it must be. Both work together, and our collation is manual. So if INEC could not get the Beavers to transmit something into INEC within 24 hours, but the manual have been going on. Why then should we declare a nation invalid? It should be cancelled. Let's not be a bad loser. You see, when all these pool were coming in, say Obi is leading, and they would say 64% undecided.
Some of the things that beyond the poll, I understand where you go with the poll, but some of the concerns where people they get now irregularities, violent threatening of voter, the reasons where they raise plenty.
How many percentage?
You're not going to narrow in down on one aspect of the argument. Many other reasons where the opposition parties raise, we make them talk say they get concerns with the freeness and the fairness of the election. We make them shift them.
You see, 1% of 176,000, which is about, I don't know the amount, 176,000, 1% of it is what? 1% of it is 1,760. 1%. In every system, if you get 5% error, it's a perfect system. Go and I'm an engineer.
Well,
in your design.
But hold on.
So what I'm saying, all this suppression, all these voter assistance, with how many polling units out of 176 that will make you say this election is invalid, let's cancel it. Let them not be a bad loser.
Okay.
Let them go to court and settle it. But I'm saying that both Obi and Atiku will cancel themselves in court because the two of them have to fight it out.
Now, hold on, GB now, because where our conversation they go now the state's governorship election, they look INEC, the postponement of the election, where INEC don't postpone. So that make we don't carry.
That's the best INEC could do. That's the best you could do because I know when to call because he do not want somebody to tomorrow to go and say, give me Beavers. And he goes there, he not find information about presidential. They say, look, INEC have the regulation. A court now, I give them the directive by order of court.
Right.
Go and reconfigure. And they have already back up all presidential data. So nobody will come tomorrow and say, give me Beavers in the tribunal. No. Can't request that Beavers because you not contain presidential data or information. Thank you.
Okay, GB, thank you so much for that one. We don't talk. Citizen GB from Life Camp. For that one, we don't talk well about the concerns where people they raise many concerns. So you know go dismiss the concerns of people. Yes, you say go to court, but going to court involves some of those evidence. People they raise concern. Say if those same beavers they want to reconfigure, I'm waiting what happen to the data. Yes, INEC don't come as I clarify them now. Say the data they go back them up and all that. But you know go dismiss curiosity or questioning of the other people, the opposition, when they try to find out what they really they play. Now, when they don't push the election go front next Saturday, you guarantee, say, some of those questions they answered. He guarantee, say, we're not going to get glitches. The postponement, he guarantee, even the reconfiguration where they talk, we then go finish them before that particular time. That one, are they going to be ready? Or we go still hear more excuse? We never really know. That one dead here. Hello, who they decide?
God bless you, my brother. Olushola is calling back.
Oh, okay, Citizen Olushola, quickly.
You know, when GB want to give you analysis, he back it with points. That's what I want many people to. He quote law, he quote scientific theory. Like now, I want Nigeria to recall. What do they even know about configuration? Does configuration mean wiping away the data? And you cannot say because I have these clothes, I should specialize one for Friday, I should specialize one for Sunday. A cloth is a cloth. When beavers can do a lot of work, does it mean we should specialize on beavers for presidential election and specialize one for governorship election? It's not done like that. I think Nigeria, we need to understand some basic things before we even comment. Election has come and gone, and the winner has already emerged. Why are we so worrying ourselves on unnecessary things? The court is there. Anybody that have evidences, and even if the soft copy is not there, the hard copy is already on the ground. I can witness the number of votes we get in my state. So if they are taking sample, let them take sample and let the agent of each party bear witness to what the INEC declare. Thank you very much.
Okay.
God bless you.
Okay. Thank you, Citizen Olushola. Well, but I don't want to make you say people they worry themselves for irrelevant thing. Concerns of Nigerians know they're irrelevant, especially. Hello. Who they talk there? Who get this voice now?
Good morning. This is Michael.
Michael, you don't call us back from Nasarawa. Make we hear you quickly.
Yeah, very quickly. Ezemmuoe, why should I be worried that some people are worried over their matters? He shouldn't be worried. Why should he be worried to you? Allow them. Even the people who have taken the matter to the court, they are not even complaining. You understand? It is us, us who are making a look as if it is a crime for you to go to court. And
nobody says it's a crime to go to court.
No. When people begin to say that people are a bad loser, yes, somebody use it on your platform now, a bad loser. It's a derogatory language for you to be calling other people a bad loser.
Well, that's not GB. GB say don't be a bad loser. That's not what you talk, all right? So I know they defend what you talk, but I understand you. I understand where you go. So go ahead quickly.
Yes, what we are saying is that you want to reconfigure something. Yes, you may have a backup, but even sometimes the backup also fails. I have also do something that I did with a computer like this. Even some of the things I copied, I didn't copy all of them. You understand? Some things is out of the computer. So when people are saying that we are talking about what we don't know, anyway, for them that think that they know, because maybe perhaps the candidate they are supporting are well. The only option, we shouldn't be making even a much talk like that. Those people have gone to court. And of course, they need an evidence. And so, we should be able to wait patiently. At the end of the day, if the court decide that your candidate who you are supporting that is the one who wins, we take it in a good faith. You understand? But for me, I think going forward, we should be able to have a separate beaver for the gubernatorial election, since we are not conducting this election in one day. You understand? Okay. We do not. If you conducted this election between presidential election and governorship election in one day, then you can say, okay, let it be one beaver. You understand? But since we are not conducting it at the same time, I think we should be able to separate it, have a different beaver for presidential election and governorship election.
But you know, so that one said an additional cost. Hope you know. Thank you. An additional cost and more money.
Additional cost over 300 something billion was budgeted, and it's additional cost. If it will cost for us to get it right, it doesn't cost anything.
All right, thank you.
If it costs you for you to get it right, Ezemmuoe, that's nothing it costs you. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Michael. Make them come beat me one day. But anyway, it's always a way. 7 minutes before 9 o'clock. Now, waiting time, not the talk. I see your message there. Caller, talk something there. Citizen Olusola, I say thank you, my brother. Though I'm not GB, you've quoted what GB said exactly. Don't be a bad loser. All right, thank you so much for that one. We don't talk. Yes, now waiting he talk. Say don't be a bad loser. You know, say anybody in a bad loser. I say don't be a bad loser. Thank you, Citizen Olusola. Who they here? Caller talks. Say good morning, Chief Priest. I would like to advise LP and PDP to quickly seek the appeal court order to tell INEC to allow them provide IT experts to be observers when they are reconfiguring the beavers to avoid foul crying after the exercise. Okay, so make a Labour Party and to avoid endless litigation. May they no continue, they go court, they drag, they go. So to make, well, I see where they go, caller. Say make Labour Party and PDP provide IT experts who go follow, observe the inspection and checking. I believe that even the IT experts have to do the checking and the inspection of the beavers to avoid foul crying after much. All right, thank you. Hello, who did decide?
I just want to correct an impression.
Quickly, who be this?
No, it's Aguma.
Aguma, you get 10 seconds. Time no day. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
All I was saying, the backup of this data we are talking about, you can hear the last caller. He's into the system, but at the end, some things will be missing. You know, and if that happens, the Nigeria may not be that patient again because it's been from one story to the other. That's all I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So that there will be no another story in the process that will lead to chaos. That's all I'm trying to say.
All right. Thank you so much, Aguma. For that, we don't talk. All right, so check your time. 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. Now here we go bumpy. Shout out to all man. We don't follow us since morning, but quickly make I just tell you, say, make we allow the courts them do their work. Make we not let emotions and tempers to the rise. Not be everybody support. Like I did tell somebody, more than 60% of Nigerians no vote for this president-elect. Yes, about 30-something% of Nigerians now vote for the president-elect. And that's 20-something%, less than 40% of the registered accredited voters. So I don't expect, say, make the whole Nigeria day happy. I don't expect, say, in fact, from that statistics, it's possible, say, more people go there unhappy past the people where they happy. But in any case, make we allow court to do their work, make we self, they follow the process, jete, and make we still give INEC that small benefit of doubt, because even anyhow we invest for INEC reach, now them go still conduct the election. At least for now, they are still the official umpire up until today will be 9th of March. So now them go still conduct them. Make we give them benefit of doubt. They don't shift them, go 18th. Make we keep our eyes and they observe. Make everybody they responsible and move jete. Shout out Isa Shiku Citizen from Massacre, Max Man from Apo, Kennedy from Karu, Samuel from Apo, Jerry from Alta, ID from Duse, SS Gulak from Maraba, Michael from Nasarawa, Idowu Noble from Orozo, Enechojo. Enechojo, you call us, you just called, you don't talk much. Call us again tomorrow, Enechojo. Tomorrow na open mic, make we talk. Enechojo from Enyanya, shout out the first lady, we are hear her voice for here. Clement, Maraba, I see you. Aguma from Orozo, Citizen Olusola, and Oskov GB from Life Camp. I see all of you now. Thank you so much. Make we do them again tomorrow. They call me the Chief Priest 3 minutes before 9 o'clock. Enjoy your morning and a good morning.
I am Nigeria. I am Nigerian. I am a citizen. Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja.